Alrighty, so here we are back playing some more Tropico 6, and today we are on to episode number 11 of our Tourism Island playthrough. In the last episode we really started to make some good headway towards having the entire island resort finished, and so today I definitely want to get that hopefully completely finished up and start building onto the rest of a couple other islands, and that will be pretty good, so let's get into it. Alrighty, so here we are. It says we have electrical issues, but I figure we don't, and something is simply going on. Maybe we do have electrical issues. Wow. Even though we have 2 solar power plants, all the upgrades for them. This is a bit concerning because we are starting to really run into spacing issue. Maybe we press play. Maybe that'll fix it. No. Low rebel threat, that's kind of really annoying. Hopefully it goes away. But we definitely do have electrical issues, so let's see if we can remedy this situation before we get moving into it too far. Conservative Island, or the conservative faction, they definitely need to be happier with the way that things are going. So let's go ahead and build up some. I think you know what could be a good spot for this? Straight off the coast of this island here, we can build these out here. I think that'll look neat. So let's go ahead and build our first one here. Let's see what conservative opinion does when we build these up. Hopefully it's not too bad. So right now it's faction standing at 42. Ooh, we only lose 2? We only lose 2. And I think these give us way more electricity. Catching high seas wind. Yep, okay, perfect. So these are really, really good for us. Let's go ahead and build up a number of these then. Can build one here. And I reckon out here is going to be a good spot as well. Cool. So we can build these up way more numerously, which would be really, really nice for us. Okay, so 3 is probably enough to get some, like a large chunk of this area finished. And we won't need a whole lot of electricity once we have this whole island finished, because, well, I guess we kind of will. Rich island here, normal island, and then 3 islands for the culturalism setups that I want to go with eventually. But anyways, let's go ahead and click around and see how things are looking. Let's check. Okay, so we have 3,000 population now, which is kind of crazy. Let's go to economy. Ooh, current tourists 3,200. So we have more tourists on the island than population, and there's over 6,000 people on the island, which is pretty crazy. So one of the initial goals that I had was 2,000 population and 4,000 tourists. So we're making pretty good progress. So 2,000 population check, and we are starting to get pretty close to 4,000 tourists. These, like this entire area here is going to be pretty dense, but once we start making like the rich island, like rich tourist island, it won't be as dense. And then this one will be pretty dense, this island here, and then the culturalism tourist islands are going to be very, very low density. So let us get cruising into this. Right off the bat, let me think about it. I want to continue making really simple like setups for this. So let's go ahead and try and fill in as many family resorts throughout this area here, all along this area, and then some more around here. We'll mix in some more like swimming pools, some more roller coasters, things of that nature. So first off, let's go ahead and put down yet another roller coaster, I think. I really like this spot. Let's go ahead and put one here. You know what, let's have it face this way. And so that's going to give us the entrance to the building right here on the side. Max out the budget. G factor 2, special momentum. Perfect. Of course, for tourist only. Let's go through and make sure all these are for tourist only, all these new buildings that I've built around. This one kids menu. So kids menu means that I did want to make this for tourist only, because kids menu increases the fee income, right? Everything else I think I have set up correctly. Alrighty. So now that we have this in place, let's go ahead and kind of figure a way that we want to set up the new family resorts. Let's see. We could just do 2 like that. Oof. We could do 1 like this, actually. I think this might be a good idea. And then 1 here, and then do swimming pools. Swimming pools. Entertainment, aqua park. So 1 here, and I would like to get another pool here, but we don't really have the space for it. I don't want to smush the buildings together because that'll just bug me. I'm going to quick build all of this up. Max out budget here. Family resort, kids, activity center, aqua park, tourist only, high pressure water jet. Cool. Okay, so that's all finished. Let's go ahead and figure some other quick buildings that we can place in. Perhaps a restaurant here. Okay, I like this. And then we can do an arcade here. Just like that. We can park up all throughout the middle of this. So max out budget, tourist only, kids menu, freezer, max out budget, online, the upgrade, tourist only, perfect. Anything else that I really want to do? Nothing that I can think of. Luxury entertainment, we could do a cocktail bar for the adults. Right here I think's fine. Let's see what else. That's probably enough for now. So let's go ahead and park this all up. 2x2 here, or 2x1. Looks like we can fit a 3x2 here. I kind of like this. A two 2x2s we can fit here. Perhaps what we can do is this, and then that, and then we can, well, we have to consider this. So max out budget here. Happy hour decreases fee, don't want that. Okay. Let's think about, well, honestly what we should do is more family resorts. Let's go ahead and put 1 here. And then what about another one here? Ooh, I like this. I really like this. Max out budget, max out budget. It's activity centers. I think this is another 2x2. Let's do a park. Yeah, like that. And then just some 1x1s. Nah, 2 1x2s should be fine. Let's do 2 of them like this. That looks fine. I want more entertainment buildings throughout this area, and then we will park up everything else. So perhaps what we can do is 1 here. Or sorry, a restaurant there. What else would serve well here? Maybe another cocktail bar, honestly. Maybe sort of over here next to the beach resort, I think is a good spot. Yeah, this is fine, I think. And then maybe 1 more family resort. Maybe here, but then again, look at the beauty in this area. It's like really, really, really low. And so it'd probably be best if we just get the beauty up in this area as much as possible. So we can do 3x2s, 3 of them all throughout here. So let's go ahead and do that. Start with, let's maybe do a park in the middle. This green one seems fine, and then some squares on the side. Oops. Misplaced those. Max out budget, tourist only. Max out budget, tourist only. Kids menu, freezer upgrade. Let's check in on electricity. Still doing alright. Okay. Let's start with the squares first so I don't mess this up. We can do 1 here, and then 1 here. Zoom in. We can do the 2x3 park. This one. And then just surround it with as much concrete as possible. Can do 2 1x2s. So let's go ahead and do that. So we can fit, ooh, no. We can do this one here and then a 1x1 here. And we can do a little fountain there. Let's see if we can fit any more 1x1s anywhere. We can fit one here. And then we have a 2x2 here, a bunch of 1x1s. And then maybe another, we can do a park here actually, the square, a 3x3 square. Ooh, I like this one. Let's put that there. Let's do this 2x2 first. Kind of like that. And so we have space for 3 1x2s. What we could do is these, 2 of those there, and then we can do this one here. I think that's fine. Okay, so let's check beauty in this area. It should have flown up very high. I mean, at least it's not terrible anymore. Yeah, the service quality on the funfair pier went up. That's really nice. Beach resort hopefully went up. Okay, things are looking up. So now that that's all finished, let's check religious opinion first. Seems like it's gone up a bit. Let's check residential occupancy. All of these apartments are completely full. So next up, ooh, you know what? It's this tenement decreasing the nearby beauty. So let's go ahead and move it way out of the way. That should help bring beauty up in this area just a little bit more. Yes, so that's nice. And then this parking deck is also ruining it. So let's move this out of the way too. Honestly, we should even move this metro station to here, as well as this park. Okay, that should really help out with the beauty in this area here, yes. So it looks like the funfair pier is kind of bringing down beauty, but I figure that this is because it's bringing up the pollution. Yeah, so pollution's going up just a little bit. Let's consider doing public service, a waste treatment facility. We could fit one here, would be perfect. So let's go ahead and do that. We can move the police station over here. Right there seems fine. And then we can do this casino facing here. Perfect. Then all we gotta do is demolish up these 2 parks. This entire square is now open. So let's go ahead and get done with our tourism. No, sorry, not tourism. Public services. Waste treatment facility. Quick build that. Max out budget, refuse incineration. That's perfect. Okay. So that should bring beauty up in this area even more. And then all we have is this ginormous square here to fill in. And once that's finished, we can go through and do all of this out here. That'll be really nice. Make sure these are all on tourist only. Let's check in on our population again. Still have a bunch of unemployed people, which means we need even more jobs. Let's go ahead and throw in some parks here. Turn off random variation, do that. We have some space here for something. Let's go ahead and do a church. Yeah, I don't really like that. I mean, it's a good space for it. Like, it fits really well there, but I mean, I guess we should. So we have some space here for stuff. Let's start doing some more apartments. At this point, we don't even need to turn on urban development, but we might as well. Let's check in on research, 18,000 points. We have all of the edicts for every era up to the Cold War. Let's look at modern times. We could get this. Compulsory vaccination. Drone recycling. I mean, we could go through. Yeah, let's go and do this. Light bulb ban decreases the power requirement of residential buildings by 50%, increases pollution of each garbage dump by 20%, which we don't, like, we have 1 or 2, increases the upkeep of each waste treatment facility by 50%. That's fine, we're making so much money anyways. And it's not going to affect any of the factions standing, so let's do this. That's actually really good. So let's check our current electrical budget. We're at 210. And we have a lot of residential buildings, so in doing this, it should give us a lot of electricity back. 3,600. We should have electricity for the rest of the run. That's so crazy. That's so good. Well, should have done that a long time ago. Anyways, let's go through and research the rest of these on up. Compulsory vaccination. We don't really need this because everyone should be able to afford healthcare. That reminds me, I should be building up more clinics because people in the poor class can actually visit the the hospitals. I didn't need to do this, but I mean, we should just research all the edicts anyways. Contraception ban increases birth rate by 60%, but it's going to affect too many opinions. But let's look at, intellectual opinions all the way up. Large part in due to the improv theater work mode, which is really nice. So this means that we could activate contraception ban because it's going to decrease intellectual standing by 20%.
Especially when they are asleep or in somebody else's house. Why don't we plan for more bundles of joy in the future by encouraging the citizens to do what they already want to do and take down the barriers between them?
Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. The big thing is that it's going to increase religious faction standing by a lot. And because we just did that, it'd probably be in our best interest to build up another theater here. Quick build it. And max out budget, not tourist only, but put this on improv theater for our population. And now that we have the religious faction standing up a bit, this gives us lots of breathing room to set up a bunch of new apartments. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Literally in every single space that we can. We can max out the budget, electrify these, and that is perfect. So let's check in on residential occupancy. As we can see, those instantly got filled in, but there is some spare housing, which means we don't quite need more housing right now. It'd probably be a good idea to also set up a hospital around here, considering the fact that we don't even have a clinic. So let's go and do a hospital here. We can do another one here. And then we'll probably also want a new clinic. Let's put one down here. That seems fine. Can we build a road 2 spaces wide here? I'd be really happy if we could. Just for the aesthetic. But anyways, let's max out budget, all of the upgrades. Max out budget, ambulance treatment, hospitalization wing. Did I ever change back our constitution? No, we still have paid healthcare. Good. Let's go to the broker real quick. Stage of distraction. We have 2 of them. That's good. Very, very, very good. And it's really nice we don't have to worry about electricity now. So we have everything there. And I wouldn't do ambulance treatment unless you have your constitution's healthcare option set to paid healthcare. Because if you didn't, then this building would actually give you less than 100 service quality with ambulance treatment. Because as you can see there, decreases efficiency by 25%, decreases the visiting time. But because we do have paid healthcare, that means that we can get a lot of visitor slots here. Let's check in on population, unemployed, lots of college spaces, or lots of college educated people who need a job. So all of this healthcare stuff is really good. It'd probably be a good idea to also set up, we already have social security, that's good. Wow, look at that. 70% of the average wage in Tropico, currently $12, which means that if you retire here or if you're a student, you'll make a well-off wage. That's really good. That means we're doing really, really good. Lots and lots of very good stuff going on. Let's go ahead and research the rest of the edicts. Policy of detente, don't really need it, but why not? Sea disposal, we're not going to activate that, but let's just go ahead and get them all done. Just so I don't have to think about it anymore. So, if we look at the edicts, light bulb ban, we already have that. Drone economy. Did we not research that one? That's really weird. Drone recycling, speedway, sea disposal. Is that at the bottom? Oh, it is. That's annoying. Anyway, so now we look at the edicts. Every single one of them unlocked. Of course, this one's going to be grayed out anyways, but every single edict's unlocked, so I don't need to think about it ever again if I ever want to turn something on. That's really nice. And so then realistically at some point it would be in our best interest, not in our best interest, but it'd be nice to have everything upgraded. But for now, that's all fine. Anyway, so now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, it'd probably be a good idea to also do a fire station. So let's go ahead and consider doing one of these as well. Can do one here, I think might look neat. And then we can drag a road down this way, pull it all the way down as far as possible. Wow, look at that. That's funky looking. Oh man, it's just, there's so many people on the island that it's just starting to lag a lot. But that means that we are being very efficient with it. I would put a clinic here, but we already have a clinic right over here, so let's just go ahead and throw in some parks. We can do this, 1, 2, 3. And that's fine. So a little bit of space here. Definitely want to clear that up. But before we get that done, let's go ahead and try and finish out as much of this as possible over here. Is there fish deposits out this way? Luxury entertainment, snorkel bay? No. So we've done these ones out here, and that's enough. I don't want to put one out here. It looks like there's like a bunch of freighters coming through. I just think it'll detract from the effectiveness. Not effectiveness, but like in real life, who would want to be like out in a snorkel bay and like some giant freighter comes very close to you guys? Anyways, let's fill this in as much as possible. More tourism, and we can do more family resorts. So we could do one here. Go ahead and do that. We can do one here, flip it around, do another one. Then we can do one here and another one right next door. Cool. That's looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and do some aqua parks. And then another restaurant or two, of course. Let's put one here, and I'm thinking one as far back as we can this way. Oof, I don't like the positioning on that, but too late. I already quick built it. Max out budget, tourist only, high pressure water jet, max out budget, kids menu this one, tourist only, tourist only. Potentially a new arcade. Could be kind of cool. Let's go ahead and quick build one here, I guess. It's a very family friendly area. That's what we're setting up. Online, international, high score ranking system. Cool. So that's all looking good. We have a little bit of space here for a 2x1, 1x2, 2x1. So let's go ahead and flip it around and do that. And then just park it up all between here. But what I kind of do want to set up is a bit of the tourism building, souvenir shops. I should have been setting up more of these as I was doing all of this, but let's go ahead and set some up now. Quick build one up there. We can quick build one up here. And I guess another one right here, somewhere around here. I like that spot. Cool. So of course max out budget, tourist only, tourist only, tourist only. Meager mementos. So this is for well-off families. That's probably what we'll leave it on. Ooh, we could do tacky toys. Yeah, we should do tacky toys on these. It's gonna give us so we have a B income of 49, and if we do tacky toys, 73. So might as well. And children will want to visit these buildings more often, so that is fine. And then just parks. Park it up. So let's go ahead and do one here like this. Let's do the squares for this one. We should do 2x3s, I think. No, we can do one of these here, and then one of these here, and then a 2x3 between them. And then this area here we want to fill in with just some parks, so let's do this one here. And I suppose that one there, I think it looks funky, but it's okay. Do that there. Cool. So that's all looking good. Wow, look at that. It does look pretty good. I really like it. So it seems like I missed out a 2x1 here. Let's go ahead and fill that in real quick. Something like that seems fine. What can we do here? We already have a restaurant nearby. Let's do a cocktail bar. Quick build that on up, and then two 2x1s surrounding it. Yeah, I think I like this. One like that, and then can we put 1x1s back here? We can. Turn off random variation, and that looks fine to me. Max out budget, tourist only. Okay. Oh no, it's starting to just... Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and... No! Do you really want to restart map? No. Options. Graphics. Let's set them to very low and see if that helps out with the lag spikes that we're running into. So the game's going to look, wow, absolutely atrocious. We'll turn it back on to the max setting at the very end. This is crazy though. Man, that looks way worse. I mean, it'll be okay. Man, that looks so much worse. We'll turn it back on at the end of the series, or maybe at the end of every episode, so we can get a better idea of what it really looks like. Man, this is absolutely atrocious. Let's go ahead and do 2x3s. We can do one here. I guess this looks fine. I can't really think of anything to put in this area, so let's just park it all up as much as possible. So we can put a 2x3 there. Every day is an adventure. Realistically, we're just fitting in as many as possible. I like the idea of potentially doing... Oh, look at this. Is this area dangerous? Oh no. Oh no. We're running into like a bug. Like no matter where we click on, it's clicking on this dude. Anyways, let's try and ignore that and get all this done. I might not restart, but like refresh the recording and just restart my save real quick, like save the game and restart it so this bug leaves us alone. That seems good. Yes, okay, perfect. So this entire area around here is finished. Okay, I can't take it. We're gonna go ahead and switch this back up. Let's check out what Ultra looks like. Oh wow. It does look really good. Like, this is a bit of a resort, I must say. I changed the settings just in case someone's curious, like maybe if you wanted to make YouTube videos or something on this game. I will show my settings and gameplay. There's a number of things that I changed around. One is edge scrolling, I got rid of that. Camera zoom speed, these are all of the settings that I went with. Camera pan speed close up, so camera rotation speed, I turned that down as well. And the reason I went with close up and far away so low and then camera rotation speed is so that I can actually hold E and Q and it rotates like pretty slowly so that you can get like just nice shots of stuff. Previously, like the original settings, it would like kind of move really like way too quickly. And then and we don't care about the market, we're making so much money anyways. But and then if you like zoom all the way in, you can like get these really nice like shots. You zoom out a little bit more, and those are the settings that I went with so that I could get like really cool shots of all sorts of interesting things happening. And so yeah, this island is turning into quite an island. I really like the way that everything's set up. It looks really good. Like this is, I've set up a number of like resorts like this, And this is by far the best one that I've ever set up. But anyways, let's get back onto track. It looks like we could fit... Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna reset the save real quick. Alrighty. Oh no, the bug is just permanent. Well, I guess that we're just going to be randomly hearing people chiming away about their visit here. You know what? I actually had like a dream. Sometimes I dream about video games whenever I like play them a lot. And this intersection here, I imagined something. And I want to do this idea that I had, but I didn't realize that the airport was actually right here, which is kind of annoying. But what I wanted to do was, so roads need to be not one space long, they need to be two. So what I was going to do is move all of these buildings right here, everything nearby. Oh no, it won't even like let me click on buildings. But anyways, and so then what I was going to do is move all these buildings here and then demolish the entire road system here. And then as it comes down, turn it here, 2 spaces this way, 2 spaces this way, do a bunch of 2 spaces like that, and then it would leave a 3x3, which I would make into a park. I was also thinking about putting the transportation buildings here, but I didn't realize that we actually have the airport. I would have honestly set that up right now, but I mean, it's kind of whatever. Don't need to worry about electricity. This is all finished all throughout here. We're going to need to set up the skyscrapers, so I'll move on to that next. Hopefully I can get this all done. Let's put this into overdrive and get as much done as possible as quickly as possible. So without thinking too much about it, I'm going to start placing down a lot of buildings. Let's go and do one here like this. Can we fit one here? We can. What I'm thinking might serve better. Ooh, actually, you know what? Look at that. That is just too perfect. I have to do it. I was going to put a swimming pool there, but I think that looks a lot better. We can do a 2x2 like this. Ooh, we could do the green park here. And then we can do a 2x3 here, do the park. And then the one with the statue in the middle is green as well. And then we can do that on the other side too. Very nice. We could do a restaurant real quick here, I think. Like that. And then throw in just some parks all throughout here. So it looks like we can do 2 1x2s, 2 2x1s. Let's go ahead and do that very quickly. Well, can we fit this here? Yeah, I do like this idea better actually. And then we can just do quite simply this. Ooh. Any parks here? A 1x2. Nice. Do that right there. So let's go ahead and, oh no. Yeah. Do that. Kids menu, freezer. Cool. Very nice. That is really neat. I really like that. It looks really good. Let's try and finish as much of this out here as possible. So first things first, let's do 2 roller coasters because the roller coasters are sort of, I think, like the biggest and best looking thing about these. Let's do one that way and then one this way. Let's line it up with these parks here. So the edge of it and then drag it down just ways this way. I think that looks fine. Let's put another fun fair pier if we can. I don't want to do it like angled like that. I hate that. Let's do one here and then let's do 2 beach resorts. Dangerous. We can do one like this, I guess. And we'll do this one all the way over here. We'll do it right in the middle. Between these 2 here. Tourist only. Oh, this is not good. Extra round on all of them. Concrete pier, more light. Max out budget. G factor 2. This one's actually facing the wrong way, but maybe it's okay. That wasn't in the brochure. Honestly, I feel like, no. I was gonna move this landing, but I don't really need to, honestly. Let's go ahead and start filling in. I like doing the family resorts. I feel like they just take up a lot of space, which lets me kind of build rather quite quickly. So let's control shift click this one here. Same thing with this one. You can do another 2 here like this. Possibly. Oh no. Cancel construction. Cool. Let's go and do 2 of those. One like this, one like this. And then honestly just the same thing here. Kind of sort of helps lay out the ideas of everything, I think. So let's give it a bit of time, check on the population. Max out budget, kids activity center. Cool. Okay, let's see. I kind of want to do another one of these like greenish areas. Let's make this entire area here green. So let's consider real quick what makes the green ground ethnic enclave cabana villages. And then, you know what, we could do another, we could do a golf course. I haven't done that yet. Yeah, let's do a golf course. I don't know why I haven't built this building yet. Oh yeah, it's fairly large and fairly green, so that'll be nice. And then also we could do a botanical garden. So let's go ahead and do this here. And then we can do a golf course somewhere very close nearby. Oh, I like that spot. So that looks nice. Max out budget, tourist only, club membership, rich, no. We'll leave it on beginner courses. Go for deterrent system seems fine. 91 service quality, 274 fee income. Botanical garden, max out budget here. Butterflies, air conditioned dome, private garden. Yeah, we need the private garden. Okay, so 79. That seems fine. Let's go ahead and consider what else we can build around here. So let's just fill in, not family resorts, but ethnic enclaves. Can do one here. Could fit one back here. And then potentially another one there. And then I kind of want to do a cabana village somewhere around. Ooh, that's actually the perfect spot for one. Let's drag it all the way down. Because this is the front of the building here. So I don't want to block it with another building. And then we can do parks. Let's do... Oh wait, I forgot. This building here, this 3x3 is actually green as well. I totally forgot about that. Anyways, let's do the 2x2 park first. Can start with this one. I kind of like this as well. Then we can do the 2x3 here. So it's keeping it nice and green, which is what I wanted. And honestly, I'm pretty content with the way that that looks. Max out budget, tourist only. Tourist only, max out budget. Quick build, ethnic enclave. Max out budget, mini bars. Max out budget. Okay. This is like kind of annoying to deal with. I've never had any issues like this. This is probably the most amount of people on the island I've ever had though, not gonna lie. 32 plus 34 is what, like 6,600 people on the island. That's pretty insane. Okay, anyways, so now we have this wide open area here. What I'm kind of thinking is we could do 2 more family resorts. Sort of back to back, kind of out here in the middle. Do one there and one here. Cool. So let's go ahead and do some restaurants around wherever we can, really. Have this one sort of face out towards the water, I think looks neat. Let's go ahead and do an arcade, maybe here. And then an aqua park. I think here. So that all looks good. Max out budget, kids activity centers. Max out budget, tourist fees, kids menu, freezer. Online, upgrade, tourist. Max out budget, tourist only. High pressure water jet. Cool. This one's children care. I should have done that to all of the pools, honestly. Aqua park, children care. Aqua park, children care. Increases the fee by 100, yeah. So definitely a good idea to do that. Cool. Kind of seems like the bug went away just now. Yeah, okay. I don't know what the issue was, but it has definitely gone away. So something we could click on is economy, and then you can click on current tourist, and I think tourist capacity. So we have enough room for like 1,000 more families, which is potentially a lot of extra people to come visit. So that'll be nice. We'll make a lot of money. Potentially we could do a stadium. Now it's just way too big. Aqua parks, can we fit more in? We can. We can do one here. I think that looks okay. Let's fit in another restaurant or two. I think one going there looks nice. One going there looks okay. Let's throw in a whole bunch of the souvenir shops. I think that's okay. Let's put one here. One here. Let's go ahead and do a tour office. I haven't built too many of these. Max out budget. Control click that honestly. Tourist only, tourist information. Then we can do hiking trips or insider tips. Let's see what insider tips. Designate a tour destination. Visitors will travel to the destination. The efficiency is scaled by beauty. For each entertainment building in the vicinity up to a cap of 25. Increases fee by 100. So it's going to do that. Set the tour destination. What's kind of annoying is that it needs to be like on a space that is left open. You can't do it like on a park. It says spots already taken, which is kind of annoying, but that's okay. We can do it right here, I think. Right here. So we can't do that space. So let's go ahead and build all around it real quick so we know. What we could even do is something like this, I think. That, and then that. And let's start filling this all in with parks. Cool. I think that looks nice. And these. Max out budget. We should honestly do... Nah, this is kind of like the sad thing whenever you have like a lot of buildings down. Is like I can't go control clicking everything, which is typically what I do like all the time, just control click every single thing. But because we have so many and I kind of want different ones to have different work modes, tacky toys, I'm definitely not going to come control click this one because I have another one somewhere on pretentious Kish, I think. And then another thing is hopefully I didn't go change control click the restaurants. So let's see. Yeah, see, this one's still on cloth napkins, so I've done a pretty good job of not control clicking the restaurants specifically, which is nice. Okay, so I could just park this all up, but I do want to fit in a couple more buildings. Let's do some cocktail bars real quick. We could do cocktail bars. Let's do one over here by this. That seems fine. And then, not right behind the restaurant. Not here. Kind of like that spot. But I really like having one sort of out here next to the beach. And then let's do another one here-ish. That seems fine to me. Max out budget. Tourist only. Tourist only. Tourist only. Tourist only. And that's everything that we can do for those, I think. Yeah, they're really reliant on the local beauty, so once we have the parks around, then those should fly up. Anything else? I want to do another beach resort, but I don't know if I have the space for it. Honestly, we do. Neat. Let's go ahead and shift click that one there. Anything else? I wanted to do just a couple more arcades, and I think we can start parking this all up. Suppose right here is nice. And I like this spot here. Okay. So I am rather content with that. Let's max out budget, tourist only, tourist only. And I control clicked another one somewhere. Let's make this tourist only, max out budget. Automated beach cleaner. Okay, good. I thought I put another arcade down, but could be wrong. Anyways, online. Online. Get the upgrades for all of them. Let's go through and quickly make sure that all of these are on tourist only. Bring this up, kids menu. Just make sure everything's on tourist only. Max out budget, tourist only, children care, high pressure water jet. This one's not on tourist only. Tacky toys. Max out budget, tourist only, kids menu. Let's check these real quick. Folklore festival. Decrease the service quality by 10. Probably not worth it considering the fact that it's already 85, so it's going to leave that as is. Okay. I think that is just about everything that I wanted to do. Entertainment. Yes, let's go ahead and park everything up all throughout here. So let's start with like the largest of areas. Start with some squares. So this is a bunch of 2x2 squares I think would fit here rather quite nicely. So let's go ahead and do, you know what, we haven't done this park too much, so let's go ahead and do this one. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. And then we have a bunch of 2x2 spaces here, or 2 wide spaces. Let's do this one like that. And we could just do that. Ah, I did not want you. Demolish that. So let's go ahead and do this. And then all along this spot here, just a bunch of 1x2s. And I'm thinking like this. All the way on down. Can even come all the way out to here. I don't want to park out this like whole edge here because this like quadrant here, the space is all green. So I'd rather leave it green. So we will park up this area here. And you know what? I think we can fit in one more arcade. Go ahead and control click that. Max out budget, tourist only, online, international, high score ranking system. I'm kind of thinking what might be nice is to do something like this. Boom, 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 boom. And then just a bunch of stuff in the middle. Let's start with one of these. And then 2x2s. Nice. Okay. We could do something like this here. Thinking like that, that, and then that. Here, let's do 2 2x2s. This is what we have space for here. So let's do squares. Turn off random variations, do those two like that. 1x2s down through here. We can do something like this, one like that, and then a 1x1 in the middle, like that. Neat. Neato. So let's see what we're working with here. We could do a ginormous, yeah, this will be nice, I think. Let's do that. And then 1x1s on the edge. And then all along this we want to, of course you always want to start with the largest things that you can work with, just to cover up as much space as possible. I'd rather do the squares here. Turn off random variations. 2 of them can fit like that. And then we can't fit any more large parks like this, so let's start doing the small parks. Like that. A 2x2 I bet could fit here. It can. So let's do a square 2x2. Can do this one like that. And then just 1x1s for literally everything else. I like doing all along like an edge like this. I like to get this diagonal one by one and sort of fit it in wherever else I can. So that's nice. And then we have a 2x2 here, and then this here. 2x2 it up. Oh, we don't have a 2x2. So a 2x1 it is, with a 1x1 here. Cool. Let's go ahead and fit in whatever else we need over here. What I'm kind of thinking is we could do a 2x1 in this area here. I like had a vision for it right before I said what I just said. Okay, see, something that could work. We can do, honestly, something like this. Turn off random variations. One like that, one like this, and then one like this. And then a 2x3 here. I guess that one works fine. My feet hurt. Ooh, you know what? We could do one like this. I think that's fine. Let's see what else we can do here. Let's throw this one in. Can fit one here like that. Another one like that. 2x1 here. Let's do this one facing that way. 2x2 can fit here. Let's do a square. Let's do this one. Another 2x2. And we can fit a 1x1 here. 2x3 works there. Let's do the park. And one that I don't build too much is this one. Let's do that one there. 1x1, 2x2 can fit there. And then a 1x1. 2x3 maybe can fit here. No. 2x2 can fit here. Okay. Let's do that one that way. And 1x1. Yes. Alright. So that is mostly finished. All we need is this little back area out here. And so, of course, let's start with the largest of buildings, family resort. Let's fit one as far back over here as possible, right there. And then perhaps we can do another one like this. And then can we fit one somewhere around here? Not really. We could fit one maybe like this. No, wow. We do not have a lot of space here. Okay, that's fine. Let's start with a aqua park. Maybe we could fit another cabana village. Honestly, we should just park this up throughout here. But you know what? We could just start with a restaurant. This entire area here is like sunken or something. Let's start with a restaurant here. And then we can fit in some 2x2s I reckon would fit nicely. Let's do one like that, one like this. Max out budget, kids menu, tourist only. Max out budget, children care. Max out budget, kids activity center. Oh, we just got that, nice. Max out budget, cool. So something that I should have done a long time ago was I should put, I'm gonna go through, delete some 1x1s around, and it'd be a pretty good idea to do metro stations so that, yes, we can see we have one metro station like around here. But it would be nice if like all of the tourists can just take metro stations like everywhere. That'd definitely be rather ideal. So this little 1x1, demolish it on up and throw in a metro station. Control shift click it. Really, realistically, all I need to do is just a control click or a shift click. Okay, so there we have a metro station, and let's just do one more. Right here would be nice, but yeah, like right on this edge, but I don't want to like ruin the parks there. Let's do it here. Yeah, let's demolish this park on up, and we can just fit some other parks around it. Alright, it was funny lady the first time, but now it's getting old. Hopefully in the next episode this doesn't continue. Turn off random variations, flip them like that, and do two like that. Nice. Okay, all we gotta do is park up everything in between all of these and we'll be finally finished. Let's flip it like this, turn off random variations to like that. Do it like this. Let's do... Honestly, something that I haven't done in a long time is turn off random variations and just alternate these. All throughout here. And then it looks like two 2x2s can fit here. Okay. Well, you know what we could do? Let's do a 2x2 in the center with two 1x2s around it. I think that'll look neat. So let's do that like that. And then 1x2s. Ooh, I kind of like the idea of this. Cool. We could fit a restaurant here. Ah, we can't. Sad. Alright, so it looks like parks it is. Ooh, you know what? I mean, screw it. Let's go ahead and toss in one last souvenir shop. Control click that. And let's just one by one up all of the edges. Which we're like there already. That's kind of crazy. Lots and lots of really cool stuff. It looks like 3 spaces here. Let's do one like this, one like that, and then one of these in the center. Cool. And anything else that we can fit around? Not really. We can do a 1x1 here. Let's go and do a small fountain. Anything else? Oh yeah, we don't want to park too much around here. Okay. So I would say that is a pretty good beach resort, not gonna lie. Look at that. Let's go and max out the budget on this real quick. Max out budget, tacky toys, tourist only. I hope I got everything set up correctly. Childcare, tourist only, high pressure water jet. So historical. Okay, we'll just call that good. There's a beach resort that I just made. I don't remember. We did set it up correctly. Okay, cool. Cool. Look at that. That's the beach resort. That looks really good. I am rather quite happy with that. I'm going to check the recording length and we'll see how much more we can build onto the island today. Alrighty, and sadly, we are actually at the maximum length of the videos that I want to record, which is an hour long. So I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Look at that. That is absolutely crazy. That's crazy. That's a very large tourist destination. And as time goes on, let's check what the year is. It's 1977. As time continues to go on, this will get completely filled in with tourists. All of the buildings are going to be generating money on maximum efficiency, especially with the metro stations that we just put in. Sorry. Yeah, it just looks really, really good. Real quick, right at the end of this episode, let's go ahead and just do some flybys on the max graphics settings. Let's just go look at it. Things are looking pretty insane. And what's really neat is that there's lots of tourists walking around, and as this place gets completely filled in, there's just going to be an insane amount of tourists all over the place. Every single building here is set up for children first and foremost, and then a couple of cocktail bars for the adults hanging about. Let us get some very nice shots of this all. Wow, look at all of that. That's so much. By far and away the largest whatchamacallit beach resort that I've ever made. I want to do, like, at the end of every episode, I'm not sure if you noticed, but what I do is, like, I'll do my outro while I'm, like, I get rid of the HUD and everything, and I take a screenshot of it. I want to do another shot of this, but I don't want to do the same angle, so let's go ahead and do it over here. Somewhere that just gets the whole thing. Yeah, let's do this shot here, I guess. But anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It was a lot of fun putting all this stuff together. If you did, be sure to leave a like, and if you want to follow along with more Tropico 6 series like this, then be sure to subscribe. Peace.